absolutely dreadful.
Hey.
Hello. So, yeah. So, did everyone hear that intro? I have no idea who heard the intro. Either way, this is Bo. That's Shell. This is So Like You Know. Yeah.
We are the podcast your mother warned you about.
Yes. So, JP's gonna be missing out on today's shows. Yeah, I had to unmute us, Wayne. Sorry about that. Doing too many things with too many mice at once. The Mises had me. But, so, as you guys can tell, we have video feed for Shell. She is finally with us.
We finally got our shit somewhat together and did it before the show.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Like, proper planning and stuff. I also ate...
I even got a quick little 15-minute nap in there.
Yeah, you disappeared for a little while. It was worth it.
I was like, I'll be on in a minute, and then next thing I know, I'm like waking up. Oh my god, where am I? I'm supposed to be doing something.
Oh,
Feels so bad.
yeah. That's good stuff right there. Alright, hold on. Let's get pulled up over here so I can actually see what's going on. But, yeah, so this is the show for May 11th. God, this whole, year is flying by. It's kind of ridiculous.
Hey, exactly 1 month till my birthday.
There you go. Yeah. So what are we doing for your birthday?
Renaissance Festival on the Sunday of opening weekend. Tickets are buy one, get one free. You can get the coupons at Wendy's.
Oh, you did find the tickets finally?
I mean, they're on sale now. Like, you can buy them now through their website, or you can get them at King Supers, I think.
Hi, Tara. Hi, Jason. And I don't know. We've been looking for the BOGO things, but we haven't been able to find them.
Oh, they usually have them at Wendy's, and then sometimes, the Valero corner stores have them, too.
Do we even have Valero in the Springs?
I know. I think maybe up north.
Tara says the coupons aren't at Wendy's, so...
Huh. Interesting.
If you are able to find them up in Denver, you should totally bring some with you next week.
Yes, I will.
Also, you got crazy hair on the shave side.
I know, it's doing something.
I'm here to help.
Thanks. I know, I feel like I look like hot trash.
It's okay. Everyone has their thing that really works for them. Some people like hot trash.
Hey, you need someone to look like hot trash, I'm your girl.
Oh, I look like a dirty Viking. So...
A dirty Viking. Yeah, I'll agree to that.
We are Hot Trash and Dirty Viking! Yeah, that sounds like a cover band.
No, it totally sounds like a radio DJ morning show.
It does.
It's Hot Trash
and Dirty Viking
in the morning.
What do you take in the morning? Oh, I smell like hot trash and I like a dirty Viking. So, perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
What's up, Eric and Lewis? Shell, you're not allowed to die. And okay, Lewis says there's 4 Valeros in the spring, so maybe we'll have to check that out.
I thought there was some.
I've never seen them, so it's like one of those kind of it's a Springs enigma.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more up in Denver. I don't know, there's not a whole lot in Longmont either, but I know there's definitely more than in the Springs.
This is delicious.
Oh, your raspberry sour?
Yes.
I know, I'm jealous. I was looking at that and I was like, I don't have any beer to drink tonight.
Well, maybe if you can make it down one of these weeks, we'll find some raspberry.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna come down this week for the show. I'm gonna do some hair and come down.
Yay! That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
JP says we're Dare League.
we're deadly. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. I am still trying to figure out who to tag.
It happens. So, anyways, guys, if you do like our show, don't forget we do a live show every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Facebook, as well as Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio on both. You can also check out our iTunes, Stitcher, as well as our RSS feed and our website, SoLikeYouKnow.com as well, where we keep everything updated as much as possible. We'll be getting some more stuff up there soon. Shell hit an event last week. Maybe we'll get a few photos from that.
Yes.
It wasn't a huge event, but still sounded fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah, like it was. I didn't really know what to expect, so I think like I had like built it up a little bit more in my head than. But it was still a lot of fun. It was the Castle Run put on by Fort Collins Comic-Con, and there was a lot of participants, which was really awesome to see. A lot of them were elementary school, middle school kids. They did great. It was a 5K run, and there was like this one group that all wore green shirts, and like they were the front runners of the entire thing. Like, and they had to do laps around the library park. And it was just a lot of fun. Like, we were there in costume cheering them on, and like they had our little booth set up, and it was just a lot of fun. And they had like an after party and all kinds of like fun Star Wars events, like at the library. Yeah.
Well, that does sound cool. So yeah. So we'll be getting some stuff up from that. We got Denver Comic-Con coming up in just 2 short months. So we'll be covering that for sure. Since we're not going to have a booth, we're going to be wandering around. We might do a lot of live feeds so long as we can get any sort of internet working.
Right.
That's the true challenge.
I feel like, I love having the booth because it's nice to have, like, home base. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I feel like we always have a lot more, like, fun, like, as a roaming crew, just because, like, we get to see more.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely that. We're going to be everywhere.
More freedom of it.
Yeah, we won't be tied to the booth. So, I mean, it'll be hard for people to find us.
Right.
I mean, if anyone wants to find us, we'll probably tag ourselves every once in a while next to a booth just so you can say hi.
Right. Hop around and then, just look for the Dirty Viking.
Yeah, Dirty Viking, and I'll let you guys know what cosplay I'm working on. It is an Overwatch cosplay, so I'll tell you that much. So
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it's my first time working with foam stuff, so
what kind of foam are you using?
EVA
foam?
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it's I've been wanting to do armor, and I definitely will be doing armor now. So some armor, some LEDs, and a lot of sewing. Also, what's up, Daniel?
I think I'm gonna try and keep it simple this year.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple. I still want to do a bubbles, like a punk rock bubbles. Mm-hmm. So I think that one is for sure something I'm gonna try to throw together.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I feel like I might wear maybe Maddie had her because she hasn't really gotten a lot of it a lot of love.
No, that's true. That's true. And she definitely stands out. That's for sure.
Right? She's just so much fun to wear, and I like talking like her, and being annoying as all get out.
Yeah, that does make it fun. So, but yeah. So speaking of Denver Comic-Con, we're plugging them, so we got to plug our sponsors. That's Hanginz, Hanginz. It's an awesome product that works with any phone with a case, allowing you to protect your $600 investment. Allows you to strap it to your neck, your wrist, your purse, your backpack. Just keeps it from falling to the ground. It's only $4.99 with free shipping. So go pick that up. Go to our website, SoLikeYouKnow.com. There's a link on the right side of the page, or you can just Google it. Hanginz, Hanginz. Go get it now. So, yeah. Coming up next is Slick Feed.
A week on your week.
Yeah. So, after being put off for a year to make sure they give us the best product possible, Assassin's Creed is talking about their new game by the name of Origins. I am ecstatic. I absolutely love Assassin's Creed. It's one of my favorite franchises without a doubt.
I think I tried to play Brotherhood, and the controls were just so much that it took me, like, I don't know. I really need to give it another try to see if I can get into it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can understand
that. Because I love the aesthetic of the game, and, like, I recently watched the new movie, and I really liked the new movie. I would like to know more about the franchise, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely, they're semi-related. But I still liked them. I know, Daniel, right? A new Assassin's Creed game. So this one's going to be set in Egypt, and from what it's being rumored, it seems like they are going to be bringing back the naval combat, which was really popular in Black Flag. Everyone loved that stuff. The kind of release that we saw was a photo that was posted on a Reddit feed, and you can see like an image of Egypt in the background. Whatever the character is standing on an old Egyptian boat. And then the mission, like commencement, like something, the mission you have to go do. It says basically get to Canut's villa, and then Canut was a Egyptian character. So we're kind of guessing it's going to be Egypt around 2493 to 2345 BC. So yeah, I'm excited. I love Egypt and I love Assassin's Creed. So there's no way this could go wrong for me. Also, I love it to the point where I easily look past any flaws that may exist.
Right.
So everyone spends so much time bitching about Assassin's Creed. I'm too amazed by the amount of work and detail and research that they put into it that I'm like, I don't give a shit about the tiny problems. Fuck you guys.
It seems like it's time for a proper, like, Egyptian-inspired game.
Yeah. Did you play Prince of Persia?
A little bit, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. I didn't play it. I just remember you bringing it up once that you played a little.
Yeah. I don't know, like, again, like, it's probably one that, like, if I really did, like, sit down and dedicate my time to it, I could probably really get into it.
Yeah, but I was going to say, that's probably the closest thing we've had to an Egyptian-style game, which, I mean, still isn't Egyptian, but as close to, you know.
Yeah. And, I don't know, like, it's totally like that, like, adventure type game, and that is what I do like, so, I'm just, more importantly, I'm just excited for Crash Bandicoot to come back.
Yeah, which comes out July 20th, 30th?
Something like that, yeah, I think the 30th sounds right.
Something like that. Either way, it's just another one I'm like, yeah, come on now, because that was so fun, and I rarely see Hannah get excited for a video game, but this one has caught her eye because she played it all the time. So, I mean, just it should be super exciting. So, speaking of things I'm excited for, Overwatch. If you guys have been playing it along with me, Overwatch came out the 24th of May last year. So, we're coming up on its 1 year anniversary. So, anyone watching the feed or the video or listening to anything, if you hear something on this, let us know. Because I keep hoping they're going to do some sort of event. You know, like, oh, Overwatch, 1 year, here's a shit ton of loot boxes or some awesome skins or something like that. Where maybe they'll allow, like, you can get the skins that have been locked out because they were part of past events. That would be cool. I want that.
That would be cool.
Shell.
Um,
You just need to get really baked one day and just play the shit out of Overwatch and get addicted to it.
I know. I don't game that much. I wish I did. Our internet connection's kind of...
Yeah, I can tell by the video feed. You're a little jerky.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about your personality.
Right?
Stepping back into games or Assassin's Creed real quick, Lewis says he doesn't really like the Assassin's Creed style. Just give me the spoilers. So Minecraft 1.12 pre-release just came out, and there's apparently a ton of changes. I haven't looked into that. I drifted away from Minecraft for a while there, so I've kind of missed it. And then most of the Minecrafting I did was very oriented around the Feed the Beast, so like super modded. So I mean, I don't know, I can't handle vanilla anymore. It like bores the hell out of me. But I'm always curious, you know.
Played it when it first got super popular and was like free on the Xbox. And yeah, I just thought it was really boring. I don't know. It was mindless. So like that's why I played it.
Oh, it can definitely be mindless in vanilla.
I played it by myself. Like I always played with someone. Like, and I'm like, what jobs do I need to do?
No, I can understand that. It's more fun with someone else, just like sex.
Right.
So real quick, sorry I missed this, Eric. He says that Powers and North Care free. There's a Valero there, and they might have the half-off tickets for Ren Fair. So I'll probably go check that out, and then we'll definitely be hanging out with the Thing, as he's going to probably be dressed up that at Denver Comic Con. So, but anyways, so so if anything happens with Overwatch, anyone finds any information about that, please let me know. I want to know, and I want it first. But so we talked about this a little bit last show, and then in October as well. Elon Musk, his solar panels,
Yes.
Roof solar panels, which are absolutely amazing.
They're quite cool, and they're now available for pre-order. It turns out they're these solar panels that are made out of like super lightweight materials and mostly glass. So being that they're lightweight, they will actually probably end up costing less to install.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool. The company that does install them will come and tear out your old roof and replace your roof with the solar panels. But yeah, they're made out of like super durable glass, and
yeah, they even did like tests on it. Like they have this machine that launches hail balls.
Mm-hmm.
And they were launching it at like slate and terracotta roofs, and they were just smashing the shit out of it. It was launched at this, and it was perfectly fine. So, I mean, you have what would be a fire-resistant roof. You have a roof that is solar panels, and you have a roof that would cost less than a standard roof to install.
Right.
How awesome.
On top of it, too, so, like, the roof, the tiles themselves also have batteries that are charged from the sun, so that, like, when in cases of like no sun, they still hold a charge and have power.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, they actually make them in different like roof texture styles. Like they have like a smooth panel, they have a textured one, they have a slate and a Tuscan style.
The tile. Terracotta one, yeah.
Yeah, so they like look like if you live in an area that is zoned. I don't, like, this is pretty common, I think, like, some towns, like, I know Santa Fe, all dwellings have to, like, all houses that are new have to be built in, like, Adobe style.
Yeah.
And, so, like, the terracotta, like, the Tuscan style tiles, like, oftentimes are used. And so I think that's pretty cool that like they give you the option to have these different styles.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But you can pre-order them on their website right now. We're gonna put that link in the chat and stuff.
Yes.
Do you want me to do that, or do you?
Yeah, you could do that. So I mean, it's gonna be cheaper than a standard roof. So I mean, Daniel says, I wish I could afford that, but it seems like a lot up front to do, but over 30 years, I do save money, which is.
I mean, like, think of the equity that it's gonna add to your home. Like, on top of like equity, it's also going to be like environment saving, and like your energy costs are going to go way down.
Yeah, so I mean, it will make a difference. Not to mention, if you need a new roof, it's not like an additional cost. Now, the thing I am curious about is that it is talking about just the roof. I don't know if it requires the Tesla battery system. So.
It's part of the panel.
Okay, so that was the one thing I didn't see is if that was implemented. I wonder if I assume it can probably be implemented to the battery system and make it even more efficient. So which is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was reading, was that it has like a battery system as part of the panel that like powers that charge continually, like is charged continually,
which is amazing. So yeah, I mean, if you guys got the money to do it, I definitely suggest it. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about doing it myself.
'Cause, I mean, like, honestly, like, if you were to get a new roof, you're looking at probably $9,000 just for a standard roof. I mean, really, like, I don't know pricing on these per se, but, like, in the long run, it is gonna save you money. Like, it's gonna save you a lot in energy costs.
Yeah, which is just amazing. So,
like, it's gonna pay for itself.
If it didn't, it would be mind-blowing. Considering it's cheaper already, and you're making money off of it. So,
yeah.
Before tax credit, the roof is $36,000 and battery $7,000. See, that's different from what I've been seeing. The roof, they're saying in some of the articles about $2,300. So you don't need the battery though. So we'll need to look into that more. So I guess it depends on what article you found. Wayne says battery backup not worth it. Just pump back into the grid. Makes your meter run backwards. Battery is only if you wanted to be fully off the grid, which I mean is cool too. It just reminds me of that guy who lived.
I think they totally like have several options. You know,
there would have to be, yeah. That tax credit is almost $12,000. Damn. So.
Well, I know, like, when I do my taxes, like, as a homeowner, like, it always, like, asks you, did you do any blah, blah, like, energy saving, blah, blah, blah. And, like, sometimes you can get a credit, like, for certain, like, water heaters, or, like, if you replace all the windows in your house, you can get a credit sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, and the thing, too, so Daniel's saying that after credit, it's still $24,000. So if that is just the base price and it's not actually going to be cheaper than a real roof, which would be contradictory to all the everything that he's been posting, regardless, you're supposed to get your roof done every 5 to 7 years, I think. Supposed to. No one does that. But even if you do it every 10 years, and you, or say you plan on this being like your family's life home, the thing about all the roof tiles is that they are a infinite warranty, as he posted. So it's not just a lifetime warranty, lifetime of the tile, it's infinite, like fucking forever. You break a tile, they give you a new one. That's how it works. So the only issue I can really see with this is that they are not grippy, so you won't be walking on your roof anymore.
Right.
So unless you have some sort of fancy super rubber shoes, or I don't
or like buy suction cups.
That works. So,
I mean, that might be a little far-fetched, but...
you know, in this day and age, nothing's real far-fetched. They got jetpacks, so...
Right.
Would suction cups be too outlandish?
Have you seen the underwater jetpacks?
I don't think so.
They're pretty cool, actually. So, okay, Guardians of the Galaxy, spoiler, briefly. So, if you haven't seen it, don't listen.
Also, if you haven't seen it, you're seriously missing. That was a fucking awesome movie.
It was so good. So, you know the little, like, packs that they have where they, like, slap the little thing on and it's, like, the shoulder piece?
Uh-huh.
So these, like, underwater jetpacks, that's what it makes me think of.
Mm-hmm.
But it is. It's just, like, a little, like, over-the-shoulders and, like, chest piece.
Yeah.
That has, like, a jet propulsion system on the back.
Oh, no, that would be awesome.
And so, because you're already in the water, it just filters the water through and, like, uses it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like, basically an underwater jet ski, almost. It goes on your back.
But, yeah, it's, like, small and compact and, like, I think it, like, has the matching helmet and stuff so you can, like, breathe. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. No, I could totally go for that.
That's all. That's all I wanted to say about that. It's very cool, and I would, like, really love to try that.
Yeah. So Daniel says, don't get me wrong, I get the positives. It's just that the positives pay back. Those positives pay back fast enough. Also, the most the roof will be as solar is 70%, which is, I mean, still pretty awesome. And they also says, if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet, stop listening and go see it now. I think that's pretty straightforward. Lewis says he has no money, which I think majority of the people listening to the podcast probably don't have that kind of money, but you never know. We might have like 3 or 4 listeners that are just like so rich it's foul.
You might.
Who knows? Who knows? I know for a fact I have one listener who owns a $2.3 million home in the Broadmoor area, so yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is like, okay, so yes, it is $24,000 or what have you. Yeah, that's a good chunk of change, but being a homeowner, like if you're in good credit standing and blah blah blah, a lot of banks will let you refinance to add in that cost because it's in the long run it's going to add equity to the home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really honestly not that unreachable.
Yeah. So, something to do. It's just one of those things. Anything that Elon Musk comes out with is something that should be done, I feel.
Yeah.
Just do it! Going back to the water stuff, Lewis says handheld turbines for flying through the water, which I've seen those.
Yeah, I've seen those, but this one was like, it totally looked like the little, like...
jetpack thing.
Jetpack piece.
Does it make...
Except for underwater.
Does it make your nipples sore?
Right? Good question.
So... But either way, all kinds of people are joining. Awesome. Yeah, so pretty awesome. But speaking of awesome things, this wonderful lady right here, other side, this one, I'm pointing at her. She does
You're
cosplay.
Pointing at me. I can't see that he's pointing at me.
I know.
Lag.
I know, but I'm pointing right now. She does cosplay.
Yes, I do. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Shellshock Cosplay. There you can see all my awesome cosplays from Stylop to Maddie Hatter, all the fun events that I take part of, like Club Cosplay. They are the nightclub by nerds for nerds, and you can check them out online at clubcosplaydenver.com or on Facebook at Club Cosplay Denver. They are going to be They are the unofficial after party of Denver Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the Saturday of Denver Comic Con, they are having their big event. So go to their website, like I said, clubcosplaydenver.com, to get all the details. I think tickets for that go on sale soon. I don't think they're available just yet.
So I was talking to one of the coordinators for Denver Comic Con. So in addition to Club Cosplay, which everyone should go to, they got a whole bunch of stuff happening after the convention closes. But Friday they have the opening ceremonies with bands, film screening, guest appearances. Saturday they're doing the cosplay contest as well as the Real Heroes Filmmaker Series, which will be running indie films.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that should be running almost all the way till midnight.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so...
Because the convention closes at, like, what, 6? 5?
I think 6. I think 5 is on Sunday.
Yeah, 5 is on Sunday. And this year, Denver Comic Con's a lot later in the year.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's June 30th through July 2nd?
Yes. June 30th through July 2nd.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was all expecting it to be, like, right around Father's Day.
Yep. So, but yeah. But follow Shell, follow Club Cosplay, follow Denver Comic Con. You will not go wrong if you have all 3 of these things in your life.
Exactly.
So,
also, many of you know that I participate in some medieval fun. I am part of the Knights of the Tempest. We are your friendly neighborhood jousting team. We put on theatrical performances, and we also compete in professional jousting competitions. So if you guys could do me a huge favor, go to their Facebook page, Knights of the Tempest, and give them a like, give them some love, and stay tuned. We've got some performances coming up in Fort Collins and I think Loveland this year. So.
I think I still have to like that because I got an invitation to like it when I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, Mark says it looks like I was trying to pick your nose.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you might have a few boogers hanging off of those nose rings. You never know.
Well, I might. Like, I've been super sick lately. It's okay. Pretty stuffy up in there.
It's floating around the springs. That's for damn sure. So yeah. But yeah, coming up next is Feet Squared.
Sorry.
Double
the fun. I'm getting pop-ups because Apple and Mac and
they suck.
Yes.
That's how it goes. But anyways, so while she's looking at her pop-ups, that sounds dirty.
Pop-up video.
So it's been out for a while. So the with an update I think that came out in April. PS4 Remote Play allows you to actually play on your PC. And I hadn't messed with it at all until today. And all you have to do is plug your controller into your computer, download the software, and I was playing Fallout 4 on my PC while I was doing show notes.
Because you have Fallout 4 already on your PSN, right?
Well, it's in my system right now. You literally control that, and it just streams the screen to your computer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it doesn't work with all the apps. I know it works with Fallout 4, but it did not work with Spotify. So for some reason it doesn't, but that's not a big deal because, you know, if you have a PlayStation and a phone, it works together already. So, yeah, just cool. I just want to make sure everyone knew. Make sure you check out the PS4 Remote Play, which is pretty awesome because I don't know if you guys have a significant other that likes to, you know, go downstairs and watch movies and you can't play video games. But I do, which is fine, because I can come up here and play all the video games I want.
Right.
Which is kind of why you have to have a Chromecast and a PlayStation on a TV.
Yes.
So, yeah. But speaking of fancy things, Amazon has got some stuff.
Amazon is, so I know we've talked about this before. They're building a fulfillment center in Aurora later this summer. So basically, Colorado is going to be seeing maybe same-day deliveries, depending on where you live, perhaps even a matter of hours.
Are they going to do drone deliveries? Because that would be awesome.
I don't know, probably. I mean, I don't see why not.
Like, at that point, you could almost have, like, condoms and tampons delivered by God. I mean,
right.
which, Google and Amazon pretty much are God.
Right. Well, and, so I think it's pretty cool. Another really cool thing about it is, like, with this center being built, it's going to bring 1,000 jobs to the area.
Which is awesome as well.
That's really cool. Like, I know it's 1,000 and that seems really insignificant, but, like, I guess if you live here, like, you kind of realize, like, yes, there are jobs out there, but, like, there are also not a lot of jobs out there that anybody can do or, like, would want to do,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you can hope.
Yeah.
I mean, awesome stuff might be happening.
No, I'm excited for this. Like, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be good. Like, maybe I'll be able to, like, order something off Amazon and have it in my hands a couple hours later.
Dude, even if it's in my hands 2 days later, that would be nice. They're so influx right now that 2-day shipping usually isn't 2-day shipping anymore.
I know. Yeah, tell us about it.
It's like 4 to week shipping.
Sometimes lately, I've been getting stuff from the post office faster.
Yep, same here.
And that's never happened.
It's strange. It sucks. It sucks when you really need something. Like, I do IT stuff on the side, and I literally have a customer waiting for me to finish something because I'm waiting for Amazon to, on a week and a half later for their 2-day shipping to finally kick in.
So we did, like, have a little issue with Amazon recently, and it was their warehouse, Amazon warehouse, ordered a certain part. They sent us the wrong part instead of, like, contacting us and saying, hey, I know it said it, we had it. Well, we don't really have it. So what do you want to do? Mm-hmm. They just sent us something totally different part number. Like, there's no way of making it work for the car.
Oh.
Like, and then when we called and told them, like, they were all huffy, like it was our fault, like we ordered the wrong part. And
that's happened with regular, because I've ordered stuff before and I sent them the exact part I needed. I ordered the exact part I needed, and they sent me the wrong part. This wasn't with Amazon. This was someone I bought an LCD screen from. And I called them and said, hey, you sent me the wrong one. It doesn't work. So they're like, well, it's obviously not an issue with us. It can't be that. It's the same pin connector, same power. So I sent it back to them, and I said, you need to send me the right one. Mm-hmm. They said, no, it's probably your connections. It's not that. So I went to another company, ordered that. They sent me the correct one, and my laptop worked just fine. So I made sure to email them and say, hey, it worked. And I sent them a video. Just be like, hey, you guys are douchebags. Get your shit together.
Right. Well, and, like, see, that's the thing about this is, like, too, because, like, we went to contact the seller, because usually, like, I've had issues where, like, I have bought stuff on Amazon and, like, they sent me the wrong color or the wrong design or what have you. And, like, I usually, like, there's usually, like, the contact the seller bit in there. Uh-huh. This one, because it came from the Amazon warehouse, wouldn't let us contact the seller. Like, we had to contact Amazon, and, like, honestly, like, I'm really sorry if you have, like, I do really like Amazon, but I'm sorry if you have to deal with their customer service, because they're complete assholes.
That sucks.
Like, I've never had that experience before.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they were, like, making it like it was our fault, and, like, we ordered the wrong part because that part wasn't even listed when we have, like, actual, like, the order confirmation shows the part that we ordered being the part we need.
Of course.
Oh, it was bad. It ended up with a Amazon Prime a subscription cancellation and a total refund.
Oh. Well, yeah. Something, I guess. Fuck.
And, like, we told them to cancel everything else that we had ordered that was on the way, and they didn't, and it showed up, too, so we're, like, at the point of, like, well, I mean, I think we're gonna send it back just to, like, prove a point.
Yeah.
but at the same time, like, those parts were right, but they also weren't from the Amazon warehouse. They were from, like, independent sellers that use Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Yep.
There's my Amazon beef. Sorry.
It happens.
That's it.
So,
I really genuinely do like them, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's just how it goes
that
sometimes.
You never have to use their customer service.
Yeah. So stepping back into the drone stuff real quick, Lewis says legal issues with drone deliveries still, and Daniel says, I don't think they've started drone deliveries yet, I just think they did it as an experiment. Lewis says the whole I don't want it in my airspace problem, a.k.a. whiny, grumpy rednecks.
Right. Well, no, that's what I was gonna say too. I was like, I could see them like it being Denver. They want to do that, but at the same time, because it's Aurora, like I can also see them not like
people shooting down drones and shit.
Yeah, like I can see them like throwing a fit about it.
Yeah. And Kristen, JP is not sick anymore. He's finally feeling good, but he has a badass cosplay he's working on as well. So he's going to be missing the shows for a little while. So, yeah. But, you know, that's how it goes when you have JP. 2 months to completely do cosplay, which I've already started on, so...
You guys are both doing like a full armor build.
Yeah. So, it should be awesome. So, hopefully it looks as badass as I think it will.
Hey guys, make sure you put your phone in a phone case and get a hang-in so that you don't break your camera like me today.
You dork.
I just now noticed it too. Son of a bitch.
Oh, Shell.
Well, I took it out. Why did I take it out? I needed to take it out of the thing for some reason. I don't remember why.
You always
haven't put it back in.
Always have a reason to take your phone out.
No, there was a legitimate reason. I don't know why now. But.
Oh, what a dork. And yeah, right. Secret cosplays. We're not telling anyone. So
yeah.
It's cool
secret.
stuff.
It's super secret. They won't even tell me.
Yeah. But yeah, so what we got? Amazon, we got buy your hang-ins. Last bit of news for Feed Squared, we got Nintendo just recently announced their new handheld called the 2DS XL. Yeah, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
But it's going to have a better processor, something called a C-Stick, which kind of sounds like a mermaid's penis.
C-Stick.
No, C-Stick. C-Stick.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like it's weird things or something.
Well, I'm just trying to think, like, what its function would be. Like...
Wait, I got the function.
Just because, like, I don't know, maybe C-Stick has something to do with, like, C-port chargers, you know?
No, the C-Stick is... It looks like a joystick, but it's freaking tiny. So, I don't know. I mean...
have no idea, then.
My guess is it would function something like the little yellow buttons did on the Nintendo 64. Because I think that was considered the C-pad, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, but... so like Daniel's saying in the chat room, it's basically the slimmer new 3DS XL without the 3D. So, and he did confirm this C-Stick is a second analog. So there you go. But it's super freaking tiny. But yeah, so it's going to have a better processor, the C-Stick. It's going to be able to function with your Amiibo characters. And it will play all the 3DS games.
That's cool.
So, but right now it's set for a July 28th release, and it's only going to be $150.
I might have to pick one of those up.
Yeah, that's not a terrible price. So
yeah, not at all.
I'm interested. I just have to decide: do I want to spend $150 on a 3DS, or do I want to spend $400 on a Switch? Now, if I get the 2DS and then find a Wii U somewhere that someone doesn't want and I can take for next to no money. Then I can still play Breath of the Wild, because that's really the only freaking game I want it for.
Right.
It's like all the other stuff out there. I was like, oh, that's great, but I'm like, I want to play Zelda. Well, but you can play all that. I don't care. I want to play Zelda. That's my game. So, where is the Switch $300? Everyone keeps saying, no, the Switch is $300. It's $400 at Best Buy. It's $400 on Amazon. It's I can't find the $300 DS or the $300 Switch. So maybe my Google browser is just saying, "Screw you! You don't get to look at the cheaper ones." I don't know. It's pissing me off though.
I don't know. I can honestly say, like, the hype was so ridiculous for the Switch, and I honestly just don't care.
So, I mean, that's... Like I said, I want it for Zelda.
Right, and, like, even then, like, I'm... Like, yes, I would love to play it, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Not for that kind of money.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe it's $300 directly from Nintendo. Hold on, let's see. Amazon.com and
I'm doing some consumer reporting for you guys.
Well, I want the see all the ones on Google Amazon. Yeah, I mean, that's where I keep getting it. Amazon is third-party sellers, but I bought 2 Switches for 2 friends, and it was $300 plus tax. Okay, I don't get it then. So don't buy your fucking Switch from Amazon then, because they're dicks, and apparently don't buy it from the Best Buy website, because they need to charge an extra $100 for the same frickin' system. Whatever, assholes.
So even though I busted my camera, it just now looks kind of foggy. It's not bad. Actually.
Your selfie is going to be so affected.
No, it's the rear facing.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Isn't this the second phone you've broken because you took it out of the case for some reason?
No, sir. This would be the first.
What happened to you? Why did your Android get broken then?
My Android did not get broken.
Yeah, it did. Your Android was cracked. Not your newest one, the one before that.
The Alpha glass was cracked.
Still.
And not because it wasn't in a case, just because, like, it landed face down several times, even though it was in a case, it cracked the Alpha glass. This one has the Alpha glass on the front, and the front is fucking fine. It didn't have anything on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was giving Jaeger a bath today at work, and...
You know, I as many times as I drank Jaeger, I've never actually washed it before that. Are you supposed to?
Jägermeister. He's this ridiculously whiny German Shepherd that I absolutely love. But he is. He's such a mouthy little baby, and I had my phone in my back pocket, and he was like struggling with me, and it popped out of my pocket.
Mm.
And
sometimes when you struggle, it just pops out. That's how life works.
Yeah. You know.
Shell, keep your penis in check, okay?
I know. We'll see.
Okay.
Why does the screen keep doing that? There we go.
I have no idea. Okay, so Daniel says the Switch on Amazon is 408 is sold by Slim Wireless and fulfilled by Amazon, so it's not directly from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So Slim Wireless, y'all can go burn in hell. That's what I have to say about that. Mark says cease your dick, and Lewis says wait, Shell's a dog groomer?
I work at a dog daycare, and we do offer some grooming services, like just your generic bath.
So you don't trim, like, butt poop?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like, oh my god, like, so if you have an aversion to, like, dog poop and dog vomit, just work at a doggy daycare. You'll get over it right quick.
Bunch of stressed out dogs in one place for a while? Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. And, I mean, like, it's not even, like, the stress thing either, too. Like, dogs poop every day, so...
Yeah.
and we have to clean it up. Like, even though it's outside, like it's in the yard, and I don't. Yeah, the dogs will run through it and track it in. So like you have to clean it up.
It happens.
I don't know. It's so sad. Like I thoroughly enjoy what I do. And it's worth it.
So Dana says, if you're on Twitter a lot, set alerts from cheap-ass gamer to your phone so it goes off for every tweet and know when the Switch goes on sale and every other game sale. That's some damn good advice there. So, yeah, so cheap-ass gamer on Twitter. Make sure you follow them. Speaking of things to follow, we got a YouTube channel where all the videos get posted to. Actually, the videos from the Spreaker, not from Facebook just yet. We'll get there. But yeah, so make sure you follow that. Shell's posting the link right now. It's in the Spreaker chat room, and it'll be in the Facebook chat room shortly. So make sure you check it out. And there are 2 Slick pages. Make sure you follow the one with more follows, because that's the right one. I don't know what the other one is linked to for an email yet, but I'll figure it out. Also, Mark says C-Stick.
Another YouTube.
Yeah. Mark says C-Stick. Yeah, but it's our YouTube. So there's multiple our YouTubes. I just don't know what the other YouTube is linked to.
C-Stick, I get it.
Yeah. So, anyways. What do we got next? SlickTube!
Tube Slickers!
What? So, we were going to talk about this last week, but we couldn't find any proper articles. It's still not very much talked about in, like, the bigger news places, but we're finding it. But I found a good article on Entertainment Weekly saying and confirming that HBO recently completed deals with 4 different writers to complete 4 different Game of Thrones spin-offs. So, I'm excited, but I feel at the same time we could have just gone with 1 spin-off for now to see how that would have done, but you never know.
Right? Because, like, I don't know, that just seems like there's so much that goes into Game of Thrones, so I understand the want to have 4, but yeah. Like, maybe we pick one, see how it does. Mm-hmm. If it's well received, then we go. Like, because I feel like everybody that watches Game of Thrones, like, we're, like, itching for every bit of Westeros we can get, right?
Yeah, but if you flood it...
Yeah, exactly. You don't. That's exactly what... You don't want to flood it, because it's going to lose its magic. Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I mean, you do what you can, and that's what it comes down to. But the 4 writers, so we got Max Borenstein, who did the Kong Skull Island, Jane Goldman, who was Kingsman, The Golden Circle, Brian Helgeland, who did Legend, and Carly Ray, who did Mad Men and The Leftovers. Goldman and Ray are going to be working directly with George R. R. Martin, though, so whatever they write for would probably really be the ones that you're going to be like, that's what I'm going to watch.
Right.
Daniel also says it depends on what the spin-offs are about, prequel, sequel, and other stories going on the same timeline.
Right, well, and there's, like, so much lore and everything that they've put together, like, isn't there, like, the Mad King story, like, isn't the
there's all kinds of stuff that was missed, stuff that was happening in other areas. I don't know this for a fact, I didn't read the books, just stuff I've heard. And then, a whole bunch of lore that could be played on. So as long as it's, like, relevant to canon, I mean, that would be awesome. So it's got to be done.
Some Dornish stories in history. That would be pretty cool.
It's gonna... The important thing will be is that the writing is similar and that the filming is probably spot on. Because if it's too different... it's going to scare people away. I mean, that's just what happens. It's got to be exactly Game of Thrones. That's what's going to be required for people to really maintain their interest in it, I believe.
To touch on, I forget his name, but he plays Oberyn in Game of Thrones. The movie The Wall with Matt Damon. he's in it, and it's actually really good. If you like Chinese, I guess mythology and like folklore.
Pedro Pascal.
Yes. It is quite good, so check it out.
Yeah, so there you go. What was it called again?
The Wall.
The Wall.
Yeah, it's about the Great Wall of China and like why it was built.
Well, that's a lot better than being about like Trump or something. And
it's like a fantasy. It's all like Chinese, like folklore and stuff. It has dragons.
Ooh, in it. I like dragons.
Yeah, and so like because Matt Damon is like the leading guy, like I just wonder if they put Oberon in it to give it that more medieval-y feel.
Had to do something.
Because like Matt Damon, like his character, like he does a really good job. Like to me, it's not Matt Damon. Like it wasn't the classic Matt Damon, and until he shaved off the crazy beard. I wish he'd left the beard, and then I was like, oh, there he is.
I found him.
And like I totally didn't even recognize Oberon until like he got a haircut later on in the movie.
That's wild.
I was like, oh, okay, there he is. I knew he was supposed to be in this.
He exists, I know it. I mean, it
was really good.
I mean, sometimes a character's so different, or you're looking for a different thing. Like it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. How many, people that we suddenly recognize from other stuff were in that, because you had Sons of Anarchy characters, Gilmore Girls characters. You had the lead singer from Mindless Self-Indulgence, which was awesome.
And I didn't even know. Like I had seen him, and I'm like, God, he looks familiar, but like I don't know who he is. And then I was just so amped that Tommy Flanagan was in it. I was like, oh, that's Tommy. Yeah, look, there's the Glasgow grin, yeah.
So it just goes back to Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Go see it now.
Yeah.
So I'm not so interested in seeing this next thing, but I just had to tell people.
Yeah, I gotta let you guys know. Gotta keep you informed.
Yeah, so if you're those porn watchers out there, Power Rangers is getting a new porn parody. That's right, a new one, because there already are a few that exist, apparently. I haven't seen them. I'll probably need to go look them up.
Direct from, did we have this discussion? I say Brazzers.
It's Brazzers.
It's Brazzers. Okay.
I think it's Brazzers. But the tagline is 5 horny college students have their lives turned upside down when evil threatens their planet Earth.
Ooh.
And I'm just thinking with a tagline like that, it kind of sounds like current life in America.
Yeah. This is true. So what is it called? It's called Power Bangers?
Yeah, Power Bangers.
Oh.
Like, as soon as I saw Power Rangers getting a porn parody, I was assuming it was going to be a gay porn. Because, like Rump Ranger. So I was like, oh, okay.
Right. I can see that, yeah.
It's like, that's different, but whatever, man.
Whatever.
So, yeah. But, anyways, so next thing.
Yes, Hellboy. So the Hellboy creator, Mike Mignola, has announced that there is going to be an R-rated reboot. They weren't able to come to terms with Guillermo del Toro about the budget of the third Hellboy movie. So they have decided to go, scratch that, we're starting over. It has Stranger Things star David Harbour. He played the police chief, Jim Hopper.
Mm-hmm.
And is going... right now, they have a working title called Hellboy, Rise of the Blood Queen. And from what I was reading, it looks like it's going to follow Hellboy's adventures during the 1950s.
which sounds awesome.
Which, like, honestly, when you watch the first Hellboy, don't get me wrong, I really liked the Hellboys that they've made. But I really was, like, super interested in, like, you know, the opening scene, like, is during World War II, and, like, that it just jumps to, like, present day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but I
want more!
Missing.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Yeah, so this one should be pretty cool. It does not look like Ron Perlman or Guillermo del Toro are going to be involved at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just because, I mean, they've decided to scrap the third one and just start over.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough. Like,
I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, if you can't make something work, just redo it.
I really, really do think that Ron Perlman was a great choice for Hellboy, but having watched Stranger Things, I'm totally okay with Jim Hopper being Hellboy. Like,
no, he's a great actor.
He's a great actor, and, like, he has that aesthetic, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll do a great job.
Yeah, no doubt. So, great things. Judge Dredd. I loved the new movie. I thought it was really badass. I know a lot of people didn't, but I absolutely loved it. I was sad when they said that there wasn't going to be a second one. But it is going to be getting a TV series called Judge Dredd Mega City 1, which I believe is also a comic series for the Judge Dredd. I'm not totally sure on that. But filming has begun with Rebellion filming. And the cast is going to be announced at a later date, but it's going to be filmed completely in the UK.
Okay.
So, there was really no establishing on where it's going to be, when it's going to be released, that I found. But I'm assuming it's going to be like a BBC show. And if it is, you'll hear no complaints from me if it's done in the same quality of, like, Sherlock. So, yeah. We'll see. I mean, it could be totally badass. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. So, it's a fun comic book series. I haven't read a lot of it, but I've read enough to know that I enjoy it. And I love the original movie, and I loved the new movie. Mm-hmm. So, which, you know, what's funny is I know too many spoilers. I have to wait a few weeks.
Too many.
I can't say more spoilers from Guardians of the Galaxy, goddammit.
I know, like, guys, go watch it, because I want to talk about it, because it was so good. Mm-hmm. Speaking of other good things, Donald Glover and his brother Steven are going to be acting as executive producers for a new show coming to FXX. Any guesses as to what that new show is going to be?
Well, I know, but if you guys, you know, I wasn't going to guess it was going to be Deadpool. Like, right? Especially with Donald Glover, I was like, what? I assumed the article was fake.
But no, I'm excited about that. Like, he is a great comedian, so I think it would be really awesome to have his influence on a Deadpool animated series.
Mm-hmm. And I'm curious how it's going to be animated. That's going to be the other part, too. I wonder if it's going to be more like the new, or like the animated Batman series, or if it's going to be more like X-Men, or if it's going to drift more towards like anime. I'm curious.
I imagine it's probably going to be a little closer to X-Men, just because it is Marvel.
It could drift. It could drift a little bit towards Archer style too. It's possible. I'm not saying that's not the FXX, right way, but yeah,
I could really see that happening, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be okay with that. Like, I think for what it is, like, as long as it's got a really good, like, script, like, the minimal aspect of the, like, storyboarding and stuff, like,
you know, I can
visuals.
I can imagine the whole of Archer, him wearing the Deadpool suit.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, the dialogue is so good, like, that it doesn't really matter what the animation looks like. Same with Bob's Burgers, like...
It's not always true, because Rick and Morty suck.
That's Bo's personal opinion.
I know. But it's a terrible show.
No, sir. But yeah, like, I mean, a show could have terrible animation, and as long as the script and writing is really good, like, it works really well.
It's true. Hi, Jen!
Hi, Jen!
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to be badass, but I do hope the animation is awesome, or at least decent.
Right.
So...
I mean, like I said, I think with something like that, like, I really do. We just watched the Justice League Dark movie.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I would be okay with, like, that style of animation, too. Like, it's very simple and your standard, like, comic animation, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what a lot of them are doing now. So,
Mm-hmm.
I blame Gendy Tartakovsky, but, you know, started with Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab, man.
Oh, no, I don't.
I know it
think
didn't. I just like saying that.
No, not that kind of animation.
I know. It's just that animated Batman series. I understand what you're going at.
Oh, yeah, no, not that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different.
So this next bit, I'm excited for it, but it's weird that it also is so Godzilla. Recently, it decided that they're going to do a Godzilla versus Kong movie that is going to be coming out, and I'm like, the inner kid in me is excited, but the outer adult in me is still arguing with itself on whether or not I should be joyous about this one.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like it's such a major movie from, like, you know, movie culture that it has such potential to be awesome or so awful that it will literally just kill the franchise. Which,
did you see Kong Skull Island?
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen it yet either. I remember watching the trailer and really liking it. Like, I just haven't watched the movie yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for Netflix.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll like it. I didn't. Even like the last Kong, I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. It's one of those stories that, like, I think no matter how many times it's retold, like, I still think, like, it's a good solid story. So.
No, that's true. Daniel says versus movies are a hit and miss, which is very true.
Yeah.
I mean, we all saw how Wolverine and Deadpool went.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, that's just because the writers solidly fucked that one up. So, hopefully the writers do well on this one. I want it to be awesome, but we're looking for a May 22nd, 2020 release. So, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it's something great, though.
And there is the follow-up to Kong Skull Island, I think, that is going to be coming out before that.
Okay.
So, I think that's what I saw. I know that in the end of Skull Island, there was kind of like some hints and lead up to Godzilla versus Kong. So
Godzilla. That's not racist because that's what they say. Fuck you.
Godzilla.
But yeah. So, anyways, but speaking of grand, awesome things, Denver Comic Con 2017,
Yay.
man. So, as we said earlier, it's going to be this June 30th through July 2nd, and we're going to be there. Hopefully you will be too. It's going to have all kinds of awesome artists, actors, actresses, just actors overall. I know what the proper PC is, whatever. Events, Club Cosplay is going to be doing stuff afterwards. You got all kinds of movies. I'm sure there'll be cosplayers galore like there always is.
Mm-hmm.
I know me, Shell, JP, and Hannah are going to be cosplaying. Me and Hannah are going to be doing a Cartoon Network cosplay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited for that. Gotta start hitting that Goodwill to find some clothes.
Right.
So
I know, that's what I need to do. I need to start, like, thrifting for, like, a Bubbles dress.
Yeah, I
Or
need
a dress that
I
I
need
can, like,
suspenders.
Some suspenders.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
color?
that's all I'm wearing. I'm wearing just suspenders to Denver Comic
Just
Con.
suspenders.
Or sorry, I meant overalls.
Oh, overalls. Okay.
Yeah, I need some overalls.
Yeah, start thrifting.
So
Get
the
you some
hard
bibs.
it's hard to find overalls for a giant. Like I can't even like generally purchase overalls for someone my size.
Yeah, you go to the wrong stores.
What?
But then again, I live in farm town.
Yeah, it's like I don't know where these stores are, but they're not anywhere near me that they sell a specific item of clothing for a dude that's 6'4".
Go to the outlets.
285 pounds.
Store.
I
Go
know.
to the Carhartt outlet. You'll find them.
Carhartt? I ain't gonna spend $5,000 on a pair.
Oh my goodness, like 50.
That is so fucking expensive.
Well, it's because they're made to be worn to work.
I know. That's great for them, but I ain't no farmer. I'd rather find some really crappy like denim and just try to make it myself before I'd spend $50.
I don't know.
So, you never know. I'll find it. That's all that matters. But like I said, we're going to be there with all the other cosplayers. But we have awesome people to come to see. Bonnie Wright. Cast of Netflix series Stranger Things, including Millie Bobby Brown. They're also going to have Miranda Baccarin, Garrett Wong, Kate Mulgrew, James Marsters, Nathan Fillion, and Felicia Day. And as we get closer, I'm sure they're going to announce more and more people. Also, the writer who wrote for the Aragon book series, if you guys read that and loved it like I did, he's going to be there, which is super cool. So, yeah, but we're going to be there. Make sure you come find us. We'll make sure to post our cosplays. That'll probably be the easiest way to pick us out of the crowd.
Right. We'll let you know what we're wearing when.
And I kind of want to make a harness that just has two big poles with a slick banner above my head.
You should.
It's like, yeah, you'll never forget us.
Right? We can, like, subliminally, like, put slick into our costumes. So.
Yeah. Wow, what the hell?
What the hell?
You froze up and my camera went, like, stupid blurry.
Weird.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, make sure you go check them out. Go pick up your tickets now. VIP passes are gone. 3-day passes are still there. But you can also do separate days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But $82 is about the most you're going to spend right now for the ticket. But you never know. Those autograph things can really add up. So save your money because there's all kinds of awesome people and there's all kinds of awesome products that are going to be there. So don't miss out. But yeah, so last bit of Slicked is craft brew.
In review.
So as you guys see, I have been drinking from Funkworks the Raspberry Provincial. It is beautifully pink. Actually, it does not look pink in the light on the camera, but it is very pink. It seems to be unfiltered. There's a little bit of sediment in it, but healthily carbonated. Good raspberry flavor, excellent mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
Excellent mouthfeels. The sourness of the beer is not overpowering by any means. It's more like it definitely complements the rest of the flavors instead.
Well, that's good because I know, like, I love raspberries, but they can be tart on their own. So I feel like a sour raspberry could be dangerous.
Yeah, they balance this. This is a very well balanced beer, especially for a sour, which sometimes sours are designed to just make you pucker.
Right.
But
well, no. So it is from a Colorado brewery, and that Colorado brewery happens to be in my neck of the woods. If you ever want to come visit me.
Yeah. Just got to get that Hyperloop going, man. I'll be up in Denver more often to say hi.
Mm-hmm. And I could be down to the Springs more.
Hey, your car's cheaper to drive down here.
I don't know.
Maybe not the way you drive.
Huh?
Maybe not the way you drive.
Well, no, it's just it's old.
Oh, whatever. You probably get like 40 miles through the gallon. I get...
Fuck that. I get
12.
23 if I'm lucky. Sold.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, so, yeah. But check it out. But the beer itself, absolutely delicious. I'm good with a solid 5 on it. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
So...
It sounds good.
Yeah, so that's a 5 for Funkworks, which is an awesome beer company. The Raspberry Provincial, which is the 4.2 ABV, so not too aggressively strong. But you guys can check that out. But if you're curious why we're giving it a score, you can follow us on Untappd, that's UNTAPPD, as a social drinking app where you can follow others, check out beers, figure out where local beers might be, and you can score them with us. You can follow us on there at SLYK Radio. JP is on there at JPizzletron. And Shell is Shell Shock Cosplay. Yeah. So, yeah. But you can check them out at untappd.com or get the app from the Apple or Android store. That's Untappd, UNTAPPD. BB! So, Eric says he's going to be at DCC Friday and Saturday only. So, I mean, that's how that goes. And one of those days he's going to be wearing his absolutely badass Thing costume. So, if you see the app, like, perfect looking Thing outfit from Fantastic Four, you're looking at an awesome dude, so go say hi to him.
Eric, are you gonna wear your is it Raj Al Ghul, however you want to say it?
Raj, just depends on where you're watching it.
Because I think we should still try to do the DC villains group.
And the writer, I believe, said it's Raj Al Ghul. It really depends on where you get it from.
That's what I want to say when I see it, is Raj Al Ghul.
Well, yeah, because we had saw the writer at Colorado Springs Comic Con, and I asked him, he's like, that's Raj Al Ghul. I was like, okay.
Mm. Oh, damn it.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
Knocking shit over?
No. Someone else is.
Oh, fair enough. So, yeah. So, Eric's going to be wearing Obi-Wan on Friday and
Obi-Wan, okay.
Thing on Saturday. I'll be wearing one on Friday, one on Saturday, and I may just cruise on Sunday. We'll see.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like,
I may want to actually like check shit out without having to stop for photography constantly.
Right.
Or I can wear my Shingen Kishitani, who no one really knows, so I don't get stopped that often.
Something easy. Well, and then too, like with that, you can easily pop the mask off and like.
Oh yeah.
Not think about it.
Yep. So, but yeah, so super awesome. Check it out. Denver Comic Con, Untappd. Shell Shock, not Shellcock.
Shell Shock. Yeah, I mean, like, that's totally something totally different, guys.
Shellcock cosplay. Daniel says he's going to be in Muggle clothes on Friday, cosplay Saturday and Sunday, so there you go. But yeah, so while you're at Denver Comic Con and you want to make sure you don't lose your cell phone and it doesn't go fall into the ground when you're taking all kinds of awesome photos, make sure you pick up your Hanginz. That's Hanginz, an awesome product you can get from our website, solikeyouknow.com, or you can Google Hanginz, Hanginz. It is only $4.99 with free shipping. Free shipping. You can't go wrong. So go pick it up. Definitely will benefit your life and your phone. And your phone
it has saved my phone in the past. Like I said, this last time it was my fault, and I'm paying for it.
It happens. So, yeah.
I was irresponsible iPhone owner.
Oh, Shell. You silly. But anyways, guys, that's it for the show. So, yeah, thanks for listening. Don't forget, we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com/SLYKRadio. We also do our live feed on Facebook.com/SLYKRadio. So check it out.
Do you have empty space on your iPhone or Android phone that you're just dying to fill up? Download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast, or you can stream us on Stitcher Smart Radio. We have new shows every Thursday.
So Like You Know is not responsible for anything, ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions, somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't. And never forget that. Alright, y'all.
You guys.
We love you. Have a good night. And we will see you later.
Bye.